Hello, Gearspace. I am Andrea from Clank, from Italy, and this year we are presenting Uranograph, our first synthesizer. It's a complete ecosystem, and we think it more like an instrument than a synthesizer. So it's supposed to be played like this. And I built guitar for many years. And when I first discovered the modular synthesizer, they blew my mind. But for the possibility they offer as both a music producer and instrument builder. But soon I start missing the tactile interaction I can have with an instrument like the guitar or acoustical instrument. So I try to design something that offer the possibility of the synthesizer, but with the control of an acoustical instrument. So you have two keyboards, all the whole shape and design rotate around those two keyboards, one for the note and one for the instant control. So one of the different things in this synthesizer is that you have those articulation that change the behavior of the main keyboard. So I can play normally, and then when I press two keys together, I start arpeggiate. Or I can do a glissando. Or maybe both. So when you play, those are taken from guitar technique, since when you play a note, you can decide what to do the note after, to arpeggiate, to slide, or do a staccato, a palm muting. This keyboard is pressure sensitive. It responds to aftertouch, velocity, and it's prepared. So we have a simple menu where you can load the different keyboard layout, and or you can create your own by changing the note of every single key in terms of notes or even hertz. So it's very microtonal oriented, and since the second touch of a key is reserved to the articulation, there is no way in this moment to do polyphony. But you have the principal oscillator, which is this, and you have a alias control, which create copy of this oscillator and create polyphony. So for example, I can take this key and create a chord like that. And for every key, I can set a different chord or use it monophonic. So this is very different, since you can have monophonic keys and then a polyphonic one. The polyphony density is turned on by the alias, but you have those 4 mod keys pressure, and you can set send those movement of the hand to whatever parameter you want. So it's pretty simple to change the sign of those. And in this moment I have P4, which is this P4 3 5 1 4 3 1, and so with this I will increase the chord. I can do stuff like let's program 2 chords, like sliding chords. Sorry. And stuff like that. So Here you have the octave or the bending. Speaking about the sound core, you have this is a additive synthesis that take some elements of classic West Coast synthesizer and also some phase distortion, which from other strange synthesizers. So you start with a sine wave, and you can tilt this sine wave, or you can reduce the size. You can fold it. This is for the upper part of the sonic registry, and then we have a superharmonic generator with independent control over waveform and octave. We then have a modulator oscillator with the speed amount. It can go from low rate to audio rate, and it can be assigned to many parameters, AM, FM, all the oscillator parameters, and you can also send it to the mix. And in this way you can do paraphony. Moving on, we have a filter, low-pass filter with resonance, a pan, and then you have an effect section where you have a stereo delay with a mix, the regeneration, so the feedback, and a shift that controls the difference between the left and right timings. It's useful for the polyrhythm. The delay can do car plus, so it can be used as a resonator. As articulation, we have also the staccato that can create a very short envelope. We have one knob reverb. And an assemblable LFOs from here, so LFO. And yeah, we have also a looper. So this is the speed of the looper. And it's pretty simple. Here you have the main volume of the synth and the main volume of the external volume, the external input. So it's a XLR with combo, and you have a preamp, and you can raise the volume, and this goes to the effect and then to the looper. And to activate the looper, you have to press start, play. And it will be, this is a strange sound. Okay. Okay, now I have looped a section. I can decide to put it in reverse, overdub, change the timing, or I can, for example, set a degradation with this fadder to do hypertonic style looping. So the loops fade out and make space to new sounds. This is really helpful for create organic soundscape and stuff like that. All the panel, all the parameter can be presetted, so it's very, very simple and performative. We have a main output with balanced output. We have a headphone output, and it's interesting that you have a metronome on the only on the headphones, so it's very handy for looping. And yeah, that's it.
Raccomanded!